You could just call me whatever you want to call me. I'm 180 richer, bro. It is what it is, bro. I'm still in a. You can't make me feel bad either. Like that's the world that I've made for myself. I'm a thief. It is what it is, dude. No, but if somebody was going to tell me about this one, I still have the sovereign citizen shit still pulled up. That's going to get watched at some point. Maybe not today, chill. I don't know. But a killer realizes their victim is still alive. Hold on. I'd be sick. But again, I wouldn't be the person doing the killing. Don't call me that. What did I do now? I was relaxing. I'm good.
Adriana tonight?
No, I don't.
She talked to us. She said that you and
This
Heather
stream
did
put
this
me
to
onto
her.
Ronin. They
So
dropped
that's
their
why we're
new
talking to you
collection
two.
last week.
This is the
for
moment.
some 5 pieces. Next time you shop online, check it out.
I'll check it, but I haven't seen anything from Ronan in a minute. But I'll check it.
Tina realized her murder victim was still alive. And to make things worse, her victim had just told the cops everything they needed to know to put her behind bars for the rest of her life.
We know what happened out there. It's just
I'm glad she survived, but how did you ruin this?
going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back. I'm going to do it. I promise to God.
Tina is currently being interrogated over the horrific attack of her friend in Florida. Like most teenage fights, it apparently started because of a dispute over a guy. But this isn't the story that she and 2 other suspects would tell
That's most teenage fights. What?
investigators in this extremely sick case.
Okay. Tina, you know, can I call you Tina? Okay. Obviously know something's up. So tell me what happened tonight.
Nothing happened that I know of. Heather just said that something about Adriana got beat up real bad.
Okay. You don't know anything about that.
No.
See arms and hands if I could. Okay. And what's this right here? That little scratch there.
This?
Yeah.
I have a puppy.
Okay.
Oh,
Your puppy
nah.
calls that?
Look,
Not the puppy.
I'm going to move here.
Got your chin? Okay.
Hot. The puppy got fists?
19-year-old Adriana had gone over to her neighbor's
19?
house to patch things up after an argument. But she had no idea that fate
A
was waiting
hammer!
for her. That neighbor was Tina Brown, and Adriana was walking straight into a trap. What started off as a fight quickly turned into something much worse. But according to Tina, she's got an alibi.
So where were you tonight?
At Heather's.
At Heather's house?
Heather said she...
Should I always have an alibi? Nobody could put me nowhere. Guess why? Because I be streaming. I could just say I was on stream. Video evidence. You could ask the whole chat. I wasn't there.
She was going to cook. So
Promise.
I went down there. She was cooking fish.
Streaming every day.
And then we just started
know?
watching movies.
You were there all night until the cops came up there?
Mm-hmm.
What time did you go over there?
Probably just started getting dark.
Okay, so about sunset, was anybody over at Heather's house when you went over there?
Just Heather and her husband.
Heather, okay.
Did anybody else come over there?
Her and her little friend girls were at the house. She said she hurt her hand, so...
If
usually
someone
gets in
tried to
and
kill
everything
you
was
and they
all right, so I
failed
don't-
to realize you're still alive, how crazy would your get back be?
I can't even say nothing. Listen, all I can say, there's power in silence. There's power in silence, bro. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
I end up going with her, but she said she was going to the emergency room.
That would be the biggest surprise motherfucker ever, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would make such a show of it. Like, oh my God, I would be so fucking happy. God, you gave me this opportunity. You really want me to sin today, don't you? You want to send me to hell. I'm gonna put my pinky toe in there for a second, though. Imagine a nigga try to off you, and then you just like sitting on a nigga couch as soon as he come home from work, his bitch ass Amazon job, sitting on his couch waiting for him to come in. He got groceries and shit. He see you spooked as hell.
I'll be on some The Punisher type stuff, lol, black trench coat and all.
He gonna be spooked as hell. Drop all his groceries, his eggs and shit. He got milk and dairy, but he lactose. He got it for his bitch. You just sitting there on the couch, pistol in the hand. Hey, come take a seat, gang. Come sit right here. He a bitch, so he immediately turn around and start trying to run. Hit him with one in the leg. He starts screaming. Gotta tape his mouth. I'm getting too deep. Chill.
What time was that when they came by? You know? Was it long after you got there?
He got hit one time in the leg. He started screaming. Why are you doing that? You still alive?
No.
Okay. So early in the evening?
I don't know what time it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
so
GTA, in
about 30,
GTA.
45 minutes after sunset.
Tina's daughter, Brittany, was also at Heather's house at the time, but the problem here was that they, along with Tina, were the three main suspects in the case. The detective already knows there's bad blood between Tina and Adriana, and spent some time discussing their friendship.
What has been going on between you and Adriana this week?
Yeah.
Actually, Adriana, me and Adriana were together today
Okay. Where were y'all
at
together?
my house.
Okay. What was going on there?
And we were just sitting there watching movies, trying to get my computer, pull it up where I can get iTunes and watch movies.
Have y'all had any problems?
Oh yeah, we've had problems. The first 3 trailers, we've had problems for a long time.
What's the problems?
Well, lately the new problem is she thinks that I'm the one who had her boyfriend locked up in jail.
Okay, so she's mad at you thinking her boyfriend's locked up because of you.
Yeah, but we talked about it earlier today.
Yeah,
This
y'all
would be
talked
one
about it.
of several accusations that surrounded the 4 women. Tina's daughter Brittany also claimed Adriana slept with her boyfriend. But even so, Tina says there were no issues over the last few days.
I mean, me and her actually just started back talking today.
Okay.
Because I asked her this morning, what was I doing this morning?
Oh yeah, bro, it's looking bad. Look at her fingers. Body language expert see here in the building. You can look at her hands. It shows signs of deception.
I was trying to make some phone calls,
Too many movements, you feel me?
and I wanted to heat up some chicken, so I asked her would she put
Pay close attention.
the
Move your hand.
church's chicken in her microwave, and she heated it up for me and brought it to my house.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Adriana tonight?
No, I don't. Heather just said she got beat up, but that's all I know.
A little bit more than that.
The detective is talking about the horrifying injuries covering Adriana's body, and despite her
I'll
story,
just say
Tina
the
knows
famous
exactly
interrogation line off of Menace to Society, and that'll be that.
Chill.
what happened. Tina, Brittany, and Heather waited for Adriana to arrive at Tina's house in Ensley before ambushing
What the fuck?
her with a taser and beating her down with a crowbar. The 3 then threw her in the trunk of a car and drove her to a secluded patch of woodland, where they set her on fire.
How did y'all fuck this up? Like, I know it ain't funny, but like, nigga, you got all the credentials for a nigga to be gone for good. How did you ruin this?
And then
Did
walked
she just stop, drop, and roll into the forest?
away. Clearly, they expected her to be dead, but Adriana
You lit me. You beat me with a crowbar and lit me on fire. How did I live that? Y'all are so sloppy.
not only survived this horrific attack, but managed to crawl to a nearby house and find help.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all pussy. Y'all ain't about shit. You beat me and light me on fire?
She did this with burns covering over 60% of her body. None of the suspects, including Tina, know that she survived, until the detective drops this bombshell.
We're not sure if she's gonna make it or not.
Oh, nah.
No, I don't.
Did she talk to us, or she talked to the
She like, oh, fuck.
people that came over to help her? She told them something, you know.
Now, imagine being the son or a daughter to a woman that survived this. You couldn't tell me shit about my parent. Like, at all.
She told them.
I could just imagine what's that.
She said that
My mama a fucking gladiator, nigga.
you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
But she said I called. She's been saying a lot of stuff lately.
Okay.
My heart would drop, though. Like, if I failed the mission that crazy, my heart would be in my ass.
She said I called, because this is all stuff that we talked about today at my house.
Okay.
About my tire was stabbed.
She start rubbing her chin, but she ain't got, like, no type of facial hair. Like, you already know what type of situation this is.
Okay.
And I asked her if she do it. She said no. I mean, I couldn't prove she did it. So I didn't argue about it, fuss about it, or nothing.
But you thought she did it.
Just because of what people said. But
Did you hear about her
Can't go
window
off
getting
on-
busted out?
whose window?
Adriana's window getting busted out a few days ago. You didn't hear about it?
No, sir, I didn't.
She ain't tell you about it?
And you said tonight you were over at Heather and Darren's, right?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't go anywhere.
No.
Did anybody come over there while you were there?
He had somebody come over, but I didn't go out.
Who were they that came over?
You gotta stick to your story from the very beginning, bro. You have to. Because when they start asking you the same questions or adding more to the questions and you start giving more, it's like, yeah, they cooked your shit, bro. It's over.
He was dark skinned and he had braids.
Okay.
And then there's another guy, but I don't know who that guy
Blockers
was.
sound familiar?
Yeah.
And did anybody else come over?
Yeah. White guy in a red truck.
You know who that was?
No, he went out there and went outside and talked to him.
It's a lot of new niggas you bringing up.
And what was Darren doing while y'all over there cooking? Anything?
Laid on the couch watching movies.
Is that pretty much what y'all were doing all the way until the cops came? Okay, so you, Darren, and Tina were sitting in the living room. Heather were sitting there in the living room watching movies. And when the cops knocked on the door, what'd y'all do?
We were sitting there.
Okay. Why you answer the door?
It ain't my door.
Okay. So y'all sat there, and when the cops came, they didn't answer the door.
Well, ideally, but I'm saying once you start blabbing, like, you just relinquished your whole little situation. I mean, you could still get one, but like now you in deep shit, kinda.
How long were y'all in there before you did
We
answer
thought
the
that
door?
I guess the tape was going out because Adriana has a little boy that's kind of hyper. He said that little boy probably got that taser and tased that little girl.
All right, but you were home all night. You didn't see any kind of disturbance going on over there before the cops came over there or anything?
No, we would have heard something.
Right now, Tina is starting to show signs of guilt.
She got a serial killer sweater on too, by the way.
She's slumped over with her head hung down and avoiding eye contact, indicating she's very ashamed and regretful. Or at the very least, sorry she's been caught. Whatever the case may be, she definitely seems uncomfortable. But as the detective points out, it's definitely not for the right reasons.
You didn't go get anything or go anywhere
Probably a jail sweater. Nah.
at all?
What the fuck would you know about that? You wear Dior.
I think so.
Okay. You seem kind of lackadaisical about this. I'm telling you that this woman is probably going to die and has named you as the person that's harmed her. It kind of, doesn't sit easy with me that you're just so nonchalant about this.
I just talked to her today and I told her I never called DCFS on the kids.
Okay. Well, she's probably going to die is the word we're getting. And we're concerned over that. And the last person she said that did this to her is you and Heather. Okay?
Bro, beat me with a crowbar and lit me on fire, bro.
We're going to go out there. We know what happened out there.
The lie I would have told the police, bro. Oh my God, bro. I don't know what I would have just said I don't know. Meanwhile, look, give me a phone, boy. Give me a phone. I'm calling 2 niggas and my sister. I'm gonna be like, yo.
Many women wish death upon me. She survived to get your girl. You gon' see many women, many women.
Chill. I'll be like, you ain't gonna believe what just happened. Oh my God, it's gonna be the greatest shit. That would have been the greatest. I mean, obviously not, but it would have been the greatest. Oh my God. You thought this shit was over, didn't you? Oh man.
It's just going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back, okay?
Once again, Tina shows her guilt, this time by touching her lips. This is often a telltale sign someone is lying and is trying to hide that fact by covering their mouth.
The reason we're here.
I don't be doing that. I just be rubbing my chin. Like, all right.
Basically, what she told the fireman was that you two came and grabbed her.
Fireman? Well, say what now?
What she told the fireman was that you two came over and grabbed her, pulled her out of that house, beat her, and harmed her.
And nobody out there, the kids or nobody saw none of this.
Nobody saw it. We talked to
Lady
everybody in that
next door's
neighborhood.
Kids are always outside.
We've talked to everybody in the neighborhood.
And
You
did
saw them all out
nobody
there.
hear nothing?
Nope. And she's saying that y'all did it. And we're sitting here talking to you, and then I'd certainly appreciate, and I know Tom appreciates that you're talking to us. But we got to get to the bottom of this, and we got to know what happened.
You're going to jail.
And
You're going to
we have
jail.
two choices here. Either you're going to tell us, or Heather's going to tell us. So Who's it gonna be?
Attempted
I
murder.
didn't do anything to her.
Okay.
Promise to God.
And you were home all night.
I was at Heather's house.
You were at Heather's all night. Never left there. Because, see, the story between Heather and Darren is already shaky. And your story is a third version of what they've told us so far.
Oh, yeah.
Serious allegation. I mean, this is life-changing. And somebody's life may end over this. We're getting told that she's in pretty critical condition at this point and not likely to make it.
When Adriana was found, she reportedly told her rescuers that Tina had never expected her to make it out of the woods, let alone make it to safety. But despite her brave fight, Adriana died from her...
God damn it! Why didn't you start with that? So even though you get your get back, you still die. I'm still getting my get back. Damn, bro. That's so fucked up.
ordeal 16 days after her rescue.
I mean, she was just
Why
at my
is
house
Adriana-
today. Why she didn't tell me? I've been blamed for a lot. Well, it's a cycle over there.
She was at my house today. Why she didn't tell me I beat her and tried to kill her?
It goes trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3.
Well, she didn't do
trailer
it to
4.
herself. Somebody did it to her.
Adriana been riding that bike all day today.
Okay. But somebody did it to her.
I didn't.
Okay.
I swear I didn't.
But she's saying you did it.
I didn't. Adriana been saying I did. I did
It may
a
be
lot
the
of
last
stuff.
thing,
In the
thing she
afterlife,
tells
I'm
somebody.
haunting them like a mofo.
You know?
Tina,
Bruh.
Heather, and Brittany were all found guilty of murder, with Tina believed to be the ringleader. Had Adriana not made it that day, these 3 killers could have escaped justice. But now Tina sits on death row, waiting for her day of execution. Detectives often know exactly who the killers are right from the start, they just need to prove it. But sometimes, things are different. Like in this case, where the detectives realize they got things completely backwards, and their main suspect ends up revealing the shocking truth in the hunt for a missing girl.
Do you suspect
How you just switch
Sam
cases half?
in any of this?
The guy that, was interested in her, and, some other guys
I guess fuck Adriana then. What the fuck?
that were interested in her, but they found out she had a boyfriend, they're friends now. I really couldn't see him doing it.
One afternoon in April 2006, 17-year-old Ashley left her home in Illinois with her boyfriend for an interview.
Yo.
And a basketball game, saying she'd be back before 10:30. Ashley didn't return that night. Her terrified parents called the police, who found her boyfriend's vehicle abandoned with 2 outfits, one for the interview and one for the game. Adding up all the evidence, her boyfriend Jeremy was now the prime suspect and was taken in for questioning.
Has she been through any kind of trouble or trying times recently or anything like that?
Not recently, a while back, we had an abortion, though. And,
How long was that?
probably December.
Okay.
It was a little bit before December.
How did she take that?
She was all right. I mean,
Going
it wasn't
somewhere,
like
hot
horrible,
like
like a
Fred.
bout of depression or anything. She's fine, and she's a lot better now.
How often do you see her?
Once a day, usually, and then on Tuesday nights we don't see each other because I got a designated party night with my buddies. So other than that, it's usually once a day.
Once a day? So, I mean, you guys are pretty serious.
Yeah. Yeah,
Been going out for how long now?
almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in July.
What if somebody came up and said that, that she had some marijuana in her room?
I'd be real surprised.
Okay.
I'd be
And-
real
and
because
it-
she tells me everything.
What about possibly
Sean, be a child of God
somebody
like
could
she
hope to
was
get some
stopped
money
my
from
brother
her
Lol.
about that?
I'd be really surprised.
Do you know the name Michael? The name sound familiar?
No.
It does sound familiar.
A name comes up during the questioning that Jeremy has never heard before, and his reaction to hearing the new name is noticeable. This would be one of many men in Ashley's life that he doesn't know about, but there's one that remains familiar to Jeremy. 27-year-old Sam.
Do you suspect anything between Sam and Ashley?
No. I couldn't see it. I mean, I trust them both too much. I mean, I trust her so much more than him, you know, because it's my girlfriend. I don't think he would ever do anything to harm her, you know. It's just, it doesn't seem like it's his nature.
Well, what about if, you know, possibly not even harming, but what about,
Nah, I was reading the chat. Oh God, I wasn't. I was not laughing at her. I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat.
if they were to, you know, if they were an item or something like that, would you suspect that at all?
No.
The fight that you had Tuesday night, you were telling me
Right.
you guys had a little argument. What was that about?
It was because apparently
It's not about anybody saying nothing funny. It's niggas saying that like I was laughing when I wasn't laughing. I just thought what I saw was crazy, and then what happened.
I yelled at her or something and she didn't like it, and then she gave me all my stuff back that she had and said, you know, I want to break up with you, and I said no. We talked it over and stuff, and you know, that it was just all just, I don't know, just stress, because that's when she thought that she might be pregnant, and
Tuesday night again?
yeah, and she turns out she wasn't, and that was the stress of that, doing that, and you know.
I don't even know what happened.
Do you know any friends that she might be with that you know, that good friends that she would hang out with, that she would go to their house or anything like that?
I can't see the ones that she would, their parents letting it happen and not letting her parents know. There's no way that if she went to Brittany's house, there's no way Brittany's parents would, you know, not tell Ashley's parents. Or Christy's house, there's no way Christy's parents would not tell Ashley's parents, you know.
Who does she normally hang out with, like, there at school?
Christy and some other girls. I don't know their names because I never really met them outside of school. But she's played basketball with, I think, a couple of them that I haven't met, and I don't know their names.
This nigga 17.
But other than that, just Christy's like the main one.
When Jeremy said Ashley went out of town to play basketball, the detectives wondered what it was that made her travel so far when there were basketball courts nearer her home. It turns out that the reason was Sam, and Jeremy was completely clueless about anything going on between them. Suddenly, police have a brand new suspect.
How long have you known Sam?
I was probably sophomore in high school, I want to say.
When you met him, he was a teacher?
I'm pretty sure he was a teacher over in St. Louis. I think he was doing something with kids. And then he was also doing wrestling stuff. He plays a lot of sports. So.
No, does it?
Yeah.
He might have been doing quite a few things with
He's
kids.
just your all-around average, you know, guy. I mean, loves the party, and you know, loves to teach. That's like his main goal. But he's just average. I mean, there's nothing special or unique about him. Just easygoing guy.
But as far as like physical abuse at the house,
No.
have you ever seen anything like that? Have you ever seen any marks on her or anything like that?
No.
Bruises or anything? Has she called you up and told you anything like that? Or
No.
Okay.
I know she's runs into walls a lot, like literally. I mean, she's got kind of. I've seen her do it. Not like, you know, she says that she runs into walls, but I've
Bro, what's going on?
seen her because I don't know if you want to call it she's blonde or whatever, but yeah, it's not like a continuous thing. I've just seen her do it a couple times. But
What's her mom like?
Her mom? Mm-hmm. She's real nice. I mean, she's raising two girls and, you know, dealing with Mike, but
What's he like? What's he?
he's good. He's a good dad. I mean, he loves them both those kids to death.
After pressing him for nearly an hour, it slowly became clear to detectives that Jeremy had nothing to do with his girlfriend's disappearance. But he had given them vital information about her 27-year-old basketball friend. Sam was a teacher at a rival school, and his number was found in Ashley's phone. It turns out they made an awful lot of phone calls to each other, so this time he was brought in for questioning. In a story we've all heard before, Sam started out by claiming their relationship was friendship and nothing more.
Well, I'd give her like a hug goodbye. I would do that. That's not sexual, is it? You give someone a hug goodbye. I think she kind of started becoming obsessed with me. Because like I said, she was calling me literally non-stop at times.
But after being confronted with the testimony of Ashley's friends, he changed his story.
I will say this, we never kissed. We never kissed. Yes, we did have sex in the back of...
What the fuck? Bro, we never kissed. We did have sex though. Like, what are you doing? Yo, give him the chair and just call the case, bro. Like, what are you talking about? We never kissed. Like, what?
The vehicle there, and after that day, I felt absolutely terrible about that.
Sam changed his story several times during the course of the questioning, and it was becoming clear to detectives he knew more than he was saying about Ashley's disappearance. The detective needs to break down the barrier that Sam has created, and in order to do that, they try to guilt him into a confession. They're going to use his most loved family members against him as a way of making him crumble.
Grandma's not here.
I know.
Your mom's not here.
No,
But you know what?
Don't say in a way they are. I thought he's about to say, you know what, God's here. Oh my God. Yo, man. I'm just not surprised at anything that happened at this point.
The way they are. Because everything they taught you, all the talks Grandma had with you, are within you. All of them are. And unfortunately, right now, Sam, he ain't telling us the truth.
can I go show you what happened?
Please. She's still out there, Sam. She is.
Damn, they picked you up in the baseball fit?
And where's it at?
I have to show you.
Why'd you have to kill her?
It took these detectives an agonizing 12 hours to crack Sam, but he finally admitted to being responsible for Ashley's disappearance. He told police that he got Ashley in a chokehold during the argument and heard her neck snap. He decided to make it look like she had been strangled, so he choked her again, and she became lifeless when he left the scene. Sam thought after 30 hours she would be long dead, and he was taking the police to find her body.
Oh wait, no,
but by
she
some
did die.
miracle,
I forgot.
Ashley was found barely alive. It took her weeks to wake up from the coma she had slipped into.
I forgot what the video was that I was watching.
And even longer to heal the psychological wounds. But she was able to testify against Sam and live to see him sentenced to 20 years for her attempted murder.
Please, don't tell me she died, though.
If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're...
I hope she survived. Oh, yeah, because you were too busy laughing. I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing at the chat. And second of all, I think that's great. He should have got life, though, with the chair included, with no parole. Like 6 life sentences, no parole, and the chair. That's how I'm feeling about that. Golly, man, what? How am I an L? I didn't know. 20 years a little too. Yeah, that's how I feel, bro. You should have got like at least 8,000. I gotta see like the longest prison sentences. Let me see. Like, I'm not trying to go down the super rabbit hole, but like, what are the longest prison sentences that have been given? Bro, look at this thumbnail, dog. What the fuck? What did he do? What did he do? Nigga, does that say 3? Dog, what the